Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. So in between episodes I have been doing tons and tons of tree harvesting. I have also been smelting a large amount of the cobblestone into smooth stone. I think I'm going to reload that real quick. And there's a reason that I have been smelting all of this cobblestone, and that is because I want to make actual islands this time around. So we're going to be making a huge amount of smooth stone to do that, and we're going to be building that centered around the original dirt block. So I suppose what I'll do is make some type of like a shrine around this original dirt block. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do, but we're going to have it go out around this. I want these to be kind of irregular shaped, and we're going to have multiple islands at differing heights, some above, some below. And also a suggestion that I had was to use different types of blocks for different islands. So like for instance, when we build an island for Botania, we'll probably use a lot of living rock in it to designate that, hey, that's the Botania island. So anytime that we add a new island, it's going to kind of be dependent on what the island is for as to what we're going to use to build it out of. But the other thing is since we're going to have these different islands, we're going to need some way to traverse between them. So I've got planned for, kind of like suspended bridges between them. And I think that ought to be pretty cool. But right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get busy on building this island. And I was very happy to find out that Camera Studio does work in this mod pack. This is the first mod pack that I've had for a while that Camera Studio actually works. And so that's just making me really happy. So, yep, I am going to get going on that, and we're going to do it in a time lapse. So let's get going and roll that time lapse. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up and let me know. So, I didn't have enough dirt to be able to go all the way across the top of the island. So, yeah, that's going to be quite a lot of dirt. Now, I did take a bunch of the iron that I had made up, and I made shears, and I sheared the leaves on my trees. But we're going to have to find a better way to get dirt here really soon. Now, I am up to over 9 stacks of dirt here. I have a feeling this is probably going to take somewhere in the order of about 20 to 30 stacks of dirt to cover this island. So it's going to be a little while coming. But right now, while I was doing all of that building, I got tons and tons of gravel. So I went ahead and smashed 1 stack of compressed gravel into compressed sand and 1 stack into compressed dust. And I've been sieving those, trying to get some of the other things that we need. Now, a couple of things that I've been wanting to get, and I just got it. So the exotic seeds so that we have some jungle trees, and the ancient spores so that we can get some mycelium. The mycelium we need to be able to make witch water, and the jungle trees just give more, in general, more dirt matter. Because we have, once we get the 2x2 jungle trees, we have vines. So, yeah, that'll give a lot of stuff. Now, I do have tons of materials pulverized up here, and then there's quite a bit over here waiting to be pulverized as well. And it looks like I've got 9 stacks of gravel again. So yeah, that pulverizer is working out great, even though it's not overly powered. But I do think I'm going to finish sieving this sand right here, and then I've been eating these apples. Granted, we've got a huge supply of them, but we have Pam's Harvestcraft in here, so there are a lot better foods than just an apple. So once I get done sieving this dirt, or this sand, we'll take a look at getting into Pam's Harvestcraft. So one thing that I have noticed here is we have several different biomes here. And I kind of want to build the things here based on the biomes as well. So I've got sand. I'm going to probably want some gravel. We're going to be laying out the border here. So on this side we have a forest. This is a river. And then right here we've started into a beach. So I think I'm going to replace the sand for the river with gravel. And then we'll use sand for the beach. So this is the beach. So I'm going to be spending a little bit of time laying this out, getting the edge of everything found here. So when I get back, we'll see what kind of shapes we've got here, where we want to build everything. So I'm going to get to that, and I'll be back in a little bit. So as I started tracing out the biomes, I don't really like it too much. So the gravel here is a river biome. The sand is a beach, and it's quite large, and that is a bad sign because this out here, the cobblestone, and I stopped on it after a little while, this is an ocean biome out here. So yeah, not too happy about that. All of the dirt here is a forest, which is nice, but yeah, I don't really think we're going to be using the biomes, with the possible exception of the river biome. It does run just about right through the middle of the island here. So, I don't know, I think I'm just probably going to clean all of the sand and cobble up here. I'm going to leave the dirt because I've put grass seeds on it, and that is spreading, and we're going to need that for our food seeds from Pam's Harvestcraft. So for now, I think I'm just going to leave it there. I'll give it some thought. You guys can look at it, see what you think. But I'm going to get back down off of this jungle tree, and we are going to get some seeds for Pam's Harvestcraft. So we have this nice big patch of grass here. So there are a couple of things we can do with it. First, we can bone meal it and get our normal things that we get from bone mealing, flowers and grass seeds. But we also get the occasional Pam's Harvestcraft seed. So I've got a cranberry and a cactus so far. So this will give us some things. Now the other thing that we can do with it is to take a hoe and right click on it as long as it is not near some water. And no, that is supposed to give me seeds. Okay, well apparently that has been changed. So I guess we need to bone meal and break grass. So yeah, it's a good thing that we have so much bone meal. So we're getting all kinds of stuff: sweet potato, tomato, cranberry, cactus. So there are a lot of these available. So yeah, I think that was seaweed. Chili peppers? Huh, there is some really weird ones now. So yeah, I gotta just do this for a while. And that's witchery, mandrake. What are you? Wolfsbane from witchery. So we will also get witchery things from this. So yeah, we're going to get tons and tons of stuff. So I'm going to do this for a little bit. Basically, I'll probably run through this entire white mushroom spore. This entire stack of bone meal. And then yeah, we'll set up a spot that we can start planting some of this stuff. We're not going to plant all of it right away. We're going to get some specific recipes in mind. So I'm going to get this all gathered up, and I'll be back in a little bit. So very quickly, before we get into Pam's Harvestcraft, we need to make ourselves a watering can. So that is made, well, here first we need to make ourselves a bunch of bowls. And we put a bowl, some iron ingots, and a piece of bone meal. We get our watering can. Now this thing, we can click on a water source, which I set out here in the ocean biome, and now we can use the water can, and this will occasionally pop up Pam's Harvestcraft saplings on grass, I believe. At least that's the way that it used to work. So this will also make our crops grow faster, which is great. But yeah, I'll do that off camera. But the next thing that we need is to make ourselves this presser. Now I was able to get myself some soybean seeds, and that's what we need more than anything. So we're going to make ourselves 2 pistons and then the presser. So now over here in these chests is what I got from bone mealing the ground. Got a whole bunch of flowers, some regular seeds, industrial hemp, barley, cotton. We also got a bunch of stuff for witchery, and then we got all of this stuff for Pam's Harvestcraft. So right here is our soybean seeds. We're going to go ahead and plant those here. So yeah, those will give us some soybeans. So we're going to grow these up real quick. Now the really nice thing about this presser is it does not need power. So we need to get these to grow, and then we will get our soybeans and we can press these. Now these will make soy milk and silken tofu, I believe. So if we drop in these soybeans, you can see we're getting some stuff here happening, and it makes, oh no, it just makes the silken tofu. Okay, so then we take the silken tofu, put that back in the presser, and this will make firm tofu, and maybe this is where the soy milk comes in. Yes, it does. Okay, so this firm tofu can be used in the place of meat. So if we take a look at the uses on this, pretty much any place that meat could normally be used, we can use firm tofu. So we can go ahead and make ourselves a hamburger with this firm tofu. So we need a few things put together in order to be able to use this. So I am going to raise a whole bunch more of this soybean, of course, and we're going to go ahead and get a few of the other things going here. So we need some iron and some sticks. So we need a skillet. So the skillet is 2 pieces of iron and a stick. So we'll go ahead and make that. And then we need to be able to make toast. Well, toast is made by smelting bread again. So yeah, that's going to be going to have to raise some wheat as well. We have a little bit of seeds there. We have a whole bunch of them over here. So yeah, I'm going to need to make out a very large garden here. And we'll just kind of let this stuff grow, and we'll get some of this stuff together. Now the soy milk, we can turn that into cheese, I believe. So if we look at the uses on this, where are you? You can make ice cream. We don't have snowballs, though. Maybe it... Okay, here we go. So we need salt, soy milk, and a pot. The salt we can get by taking water and a pot, and we get salt. So that's pretty easy to do. So we need to make a couple more things, and actually I think we need a little bit more iron here now again. And I keep looking in the wrong chest. So now we need the pot. So let's take a look at a pot. So this pot is a stick and 4 pieces of iron. And seems like we needed something else too, but whatever. So we grab our water bucket, and we can now start getting salt. So we'll come over here, we grab our water, and we go like that. Nope, whoops, not that. The pot. And that makes salt. So that will allow us to get our cheese going. So now let's look up cheese. And we need either soy milk, salt, or soy milk or regular milk, salt, and a pot. So, I don't know why that didn't work. But that's going to make us some cheese. We can make ourselves a cheeseburger with that, with our regular hamburger. So, yeah, we need to get some of this wheat growing. And we'll make that into bread and then toast. And we'll get ourselves a little bit better food going here in just a little bit. And I'm probably going to plant a few more of the other items that I have here, and then I'll be back in a little bit. So the garden is working out really good for me. And I got to looking through some of the recipes, and I think we are going to skip the cheeseburger, and instead we are going to make the footlong. Now this thing takes some type of meat, which we can use our firm tofu for that, lettuce, tomato, bread, and mayo with the cutting board. Now mayo is made with a juicer, and we can use firm tofu there as well. So the juicer is very simply a stone slab and a piece of stone, one way here. Okay. Oh, it's a pressure plate, not a stone slab. Okay. My mistake. Let's just go ahead and grab a few of those and turn them back into stone. There we go. Pressure plate and a piece of stone. We get our juicer, and we can take a piece of firm tofu and make some mayo. Alright, now we need the cutting board. So the cutting board is a piece of iron, a stick, and a plank. So that's pretty simple. And now we can go ahead and make up our footlong sandwich. Now this thing gives 7 hunger and 10 saturation. So that is really awesome. So we need the cutting board, the bread, the firm tofu, tomato, lettuce, and mayonnaise. And there we go, footlong sandwich. So this thing, you can see now I have full saturation. That is really awesome. I got a full stack of soybeans, so I am currently pressing those. I'll be making a lot more of the firm tofu. I also made up a bunch more of the salt so that we can use it in various recipes. But so yeah, I think I'm just going to continue to harvest some of this stuff. I also put a little bit of water over here on the edge of the river biome. So that is keeping this portion of the garden hydrated. We have a small area here that's not hydrated anymore, and I think we're just going to break out a piece of sand and drop a bucket of water there. That's no problem. Doesn't exactly fit into the biomes, but that's fine. So yeah, got tons more stuff that I can raise. Need to get this garden set up a little bit, well, pretty, I guess. But we definitely have some very good food available to us now. So I'm going to keep working on this stuff, get the food all crafted up, and I will be back in a little bit. Well, now that we have grass around here, we are getting passive mob spawning. So, got a couple of dogs. Well, they're not dogs yet, they're wolves right now, so I've got them penned up because they would very quickly kill the sheep. And it looks like we have a pig around here somewhere too. Where is the pig? I hear it, and I also hear a spider, so I must have missed a spot down below. Oh, I'll bet it's underneath. Yeah, oh well. We'll always get more stuff later. So, I went ahead and made up some toast because we are still going to make up these burgers. So, if we look at the uses on the toast, we come over here, where is it? Right here. So, the hamburger, tofu, skillet, toast. So, that's pretty easy. Yes, and we can make a fried egg with that. So we'll make 16 hamburgers here. So now the uses on this, we can add fried onions to make it an onion hamburger. Coleslaw to make a coleslaw burger. That does not sound appealing at all. Or we can add cheese to make a cheeseburger. So we have 16 cheese, and we have growling dogs. So we'll make a cheeseburger. Now, the cheeseburger, we can add lettuce and tomato and get a deluxe cheeseburger. Now, this is almost as good as that foot-long sandwich. Or we can add another piece of tofu and make a bacon cheeseburger, which is as good as the foot-long. So let's take a look at the uses on the deluxe cheeseburger. So we can add fries and a smoothie to this to make the delighted meal. Now I used this thing in Crash Landing. This is an incredible meal. It gives full 10 hunger. I think it's 10, maybe it's 9. And then full saturation as well. But let's go ahead and go back and see if there's any uses for the bacon cheeseburger. So we can also add mushroom to that to make a bacon mushroom burger, which is good for, it looks like the same as the delighted meal. So is there any uses for this other than composting? It does not look like it. So we can go either route on that. Right now I have the stuff to make the deluxe burger, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Or, yeah, we're going to make the deluxe burger, or are we going to make the bacon? We're going to make the deluxe. Why not? So this will give us plenty to eat. So, yeah, no need to worry about food now. Gonna have to figure out what I'm going to do with those dogs. They are really annoying. So, yeah, things are going really good with the garden. Just keep increasing the size of it here. It'll be big enough here pretty soon that I won't have to worry about water canning it. I'll just come over every once in a while and harvest what's ripe. So, yeah, I am going to see how things are going with the episode and figure out what we're going to still do or if we have time to do anything anymore. So to finish up today, I thought we would have a little fun with destruction. So now that we have the rest of this island pretty well set up, this wood and stone slab platform seems a bit pointless to me. So before I break that, we do need to set up the edge of this so that the dogs can't get out. We don't want them killing the sheep. No, no, no. You're not coming out here. So we're going to have to go like that to keep them in. That kind of sucks. So they can get out there, so we don't want them to. They can't get out right there. Hey, that's cool. We could always push them down below. I guess that would work. But so, vein miner, yeah, that's a really fun thing to play with sometimes. Oh, there is a hole here. Nope, no get outie for you. Sorry, doggy, you're stuck. So we're going to use vein miner here. This is really fun, so we just vein mine these slabs and boom. Everything disappears. So it didn't break everything because my axe broke, but yeah, this is loads of fun to do. So we'll vein mine this, and wow. Yep, lo and behold, stuff laying everywhere. So, ow! I am kind of concerned as to where those spiders are spawning. Guess it's possible they're spawning up there. Yeah, that's a possibility. Because I'm pretty sure everything else is spawn-proof down here. So the other thing here is the stone slabs. So let's go ahead and break these guys. And why did it only break a few of them? I don't know. My pick didn't break, even though it's really close to it. Let's go ahead and head back up to the surface, and we'll break some more of these. Now I am going to go ahead and place this back with the stone slab, or smooth stone, just like it was before. For now, we're going to cover that. So this pickaxe is not going to last very long. Well, that broke most... Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. Forgot about that. So, yeah, I need to grab the lava and the water there. Not that big of a deal. Oddly enough, that still works as a generator. But so, I'll grab the water there. This is actually or the lava, because this is actually a good way to fill this in. If we put water around the bottom and then pour lava over the top of it, it turns it into smooth stone! Oh, that was bad. So we have a little bit of stuff that we need to repair now on the surface. I'll work on getting all of this stuff rearranged a little bit in between episodes so that it's a little bit more organized. I'm probably going to put my auto crafting system for the crooks underneath the platform, and then I'll just have that dumping into a chest. And so I've got a little bit of stuff to work on. Gonna be continuing to collect up the food stuff. I'll look through the rest of these crops, see if there's anything worth raising. But yeah, I do think I am gonna say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts or tips or tricks, be sure to leave those down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!